Raised here in the church, baptized as a baby, everything. Was walking what I thought was like the Christian life. It was just different than my friends. It was more like my parents' religion though than my own faith. And I never felt like I knew God, I knew of God. And I think that kind of hurt me as I continued my journey through life. Got caught up in the world and sin, like it says, it's fun for a season, but it just starts to wreak havoc on your life, and you start to realize the things your parents told you were right and that you should have just avoided the fire completely. I got very involved in the opposite of Christianity, seeking power on my own, thinking that God wasn't as powerful as I was told he was, and I would have these things playing just in the background of my life, thinking they weren't affecting me. And it's such a lie from the world and the enemy that you're gonna miss out, because that's what I was feeling, because I was raised in the church and I saw my friends having fun and I struggled with depression, and I felt like it was just because of my upbringing, because I was raised so religious. That's why I was depressed and suicidal and all those things, because I couldn't live up to this like great God. And my friends, they didn't have that pressure. And I think it made me think, oh, well, they're having so much fun and they're not depressed like I am. Maybe it's because I'm doing the wrong thing. Maybe living with the world is how to have fun, because they, on the outside, seemed like they're having so much fun. Until I started joining them and realizing they weren't having fun. It was all a facade, and that they were so broken. And I felt like I had something inside me that helped me get over the brokenness that they didn't have, and that was my faith. And I come back with my burns like, God, why did you let this happen to me? And he was just kind of looking at me like, I didn't let it happen, but I got you through it. There's always going to be like the scars from your past, but I'm just so grateful for where he has me at now. And I just want to kind of be like a catcher in the rye, where I can save kids that are younger than me from going through what I went through, or getting them through it. Showing people that people in the church can have empathy for them, like wherever they're at. And that you can come to the church broken, and that it can be a place to be restored, as opposed to a place where you're judged for your brokenness. And so when I would actually start to talk about it and tell them, I would hear the same thing, like, that happened to me, or I went through that as well, and there's hope and we can get through it. Coming to Christ and being in a community of believers is not judgmental, it's acceptance, it's love that you have never felt before in your life. I just want to save girls from having to test the other side to see if that's going to make them happy. There is hope. You don't have to live in your brokenness, that you will not be judged. I want parents to be encouraged that the prodigal son will eventually come back, and that the dad is going to be waiting with open arms. I just want to be a vessel for God to use. My name is Kayla Scheloske, and this is my story.